Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. This is the April 21st edition of the Carolina Weather Video here. And we're going to start off with a look at the radar. We have had some shower activity as expected overnight last night. And also as expected, the activity has not produced any really heavy rain amounts. Almost everyone has seen a quarter inch or less of rain. And that was about what was expected with this system. We'll continue to have the chance today for some showers at times. For the I-85 corridor, the better chances will be this morning, with the chances diminishing as the day wears on. There's a look at the modeling. This is the GFS. This is the precip from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. And notice the shower activity continues to advance eastward and taper off. Tomorrow around here will be a quiet day, highs in the 70s with a partly cloudy sky, but here comes the next system. Follow the track of this low. There you go, looking at a 996 millibar low in eastern Colorado. As we get into our Thursday afternoon, that low then advances slowly off to the east with time. Now, what's going to happen on Friday? This is valid 8 o'clock Friday evening, as we're going to see a warm front. There's where the GFS depicts it. Somewhere right around that general area by Friday late in the day. So I can't rule out a shower Friday afternoon as that warm front approaches. Probably better chances for a few showers Friday night as the warm front lifts through. Now, again, there's the warm front on the GFS. Cold front still way off 2 hour west. So this is the warm sector where the air is warm and unstable. There'll be some pretty good thunderstorm activity Friday afternoon and evening back in that warm sector, mainly the lower Mississippi Valley and the southern plain states. We advance into the weekend, and that warm, unstable air moves into the Carolinas. Now, the details are still very much up in the air. The model is still handling the exact features of the weekend storm system quite differently, especially the European compared to some of the other modeling. This is the GFS, and any way you look at it, it looks like there's going to be a pretty good outbreak of severe weather from the lower Mississippi Valley into parts of, say, Mississippi, Alabama, maybe Georgia, Tennessee, and into Kentucky, that corridor, as we go through Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. And then that threat will begin to shift eastward. But let me show you the differences here. Again, this is the GFS, 8 o'clock Saturday evening. Notice the GFS has sort of a broad 1,000 millibar low centered over the nation's midsection. Compare that to the European, and it has a 992 millibar low over the Missouri Boot Hill, and that's sort of pivoting around the main low, which is over the plain states. And the reason is the European brings a pretty healthy piece of upper level energy through up at 500 millibars, and that sort of cranks up that stronger low. The Canadian, more in line with the GFS overall, although the low is much, well, I won't say much, it is stronger on the Canadian than what the GFS has. And then the GFS brings the showers and storms to the Carolinas mainly Saturday night. The European is slower, and the Canadian is slower to some extent. The severe weather probabilities day 4 to 8, there's that significant severe weather risk through Mississippi and Tennessee into parts of Alabama and Arkansas, Louisiana, and Kentucky as we go into Saturday. That's day 4. And we're going to wind up seeing severe weather risk extended farther eastward as we get into Saturday night and Sunday. But the exact timing and nature of the threats are still up in the air. So the long and short of it here is a fairly unsettled weekend is on the way for us. I think for our area here in the Carolinas, maybe some scattered shower and thunderstorm activity Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. And it might wind up that the stormier of the 2 weekend days is Sunday as the main brunt of the storm system comes through, but it's still, the timing of this is still pretty tough to nail down due to those differences I highlighted amongst the modeling. So we'll keep tabs on that. It might wind up being a weekend that you need to have those NOAA weather radios turned on in the alert position, and we'll have to watch any severe weather potential. That is going to be at least a possibility, it appears, this weekend. All right, that's it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everyone have a wonderful Wednesday, and God bless.